Good morning, Panthers. Check out our social media at GEMS TV on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook.
Advanced Band went on a trip to Disneyland. Ava took a deeper look.
8th grade Advanced Band went on a field trip to Disneyland. Let's see all the fun things they did.
It was fun. We rode rides and went to Disneyland, then Credit Coaster. Yes, it was during the Food and Wine Festival.
What was your favorite part about the Disneyland trip?
Getting back to the hotel so I could take a nap. It was fairly good. A lot of people forgot their music. Good question. I don't believe I have one.
What rides did you go on?
Too many.
It was all right.
What did you do on the Disneyland trip?
I rode rides, I guess, because that's what you do. I think Credit Coaster.
Admin planned this trip.
My favorite part of the Disney trip is seeing how excited some of the kids get, especially the ones that haven't been there before. This is an annual trip that we've done, so it's just something that if us and 12 Bridges Middle School director feel like we have enough kids that would be interested in it, then we do it again. We actually start planning the trip in May because we have to pick the dates. And then it has to get sent to the school board, and it has to be approved by them, and we have to let the principal know, and we have to make sure all the kids know. So it's a long process. It's almost a year process.
Now that we know how the band concert went at Disneyland, I'm reporter Ava Shanahan with videographer Carson Moore signing out.
Ever wonder what it takes to make a show? Let's look at a behind the scenes of GEMS TV.
Riley talked to Mr. Woods about student behavior. Let's hear what Mr. Woods has to say.
Recently, there's been an uprising in student behavior. Let's talk to Mr. Woods to find out some more information.
Behavior on campus it's not great right now. And you guys already know this. So I'm sitting here talking to you folks, and you already know that we've had an uptick in, I'll call it violence, fighting, and vaping in the restrooms and stuff. And you know, it's typical this time of year that poor behavior does increase a little bit. But to address the behavior in and of itself, first off, violence at school, this is just not the place for it. I got to tell you, being violent or using drugs and vaping at school is just gonna, it ruins, your education moving forward. And it says a lot about the people who are choosing to fight on campus for the spectacle possibly of fighting. I'm not sure. And for the Instagram, is it Instagram? Is that where we're posting our stuff right now? Snapchat, not Instagram. That's old people stuff. So Snapchat is where all that stuff is going. So I don't know if there's some notoriety in Snapchat posting, but it's not helpful here, and it doesn't lend itself to, hey, we're a great school and we do really good things and we work really hard and we study and we do the best that we can. So it's not a good look. It's not a good look for Glenn Edwards. It's not a good look for Lincoln to have so many fights on campus and then all the posting on social media. It's not a good look, and it's just, it's unacceptable. And so my job here is to discipline that when it comes up. And I will tell you, I'm kind of, and I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm kind of a max guy. So when it comes to disciplining violence and drugs, I lean towards the heavier side of discipline. Hopefully that it won't happen again, and then, and it just, put a stop to it. That's pretty much where I'm at on discipline. Other than that stuff, school is going great. Kids are a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun here. The personalities of everybody here is just over the top. A lot of big personalities. It makes it a lot of fun for me and as an adult to go out and interact with everybody. We're having a pretty good time. We just need to cut down on the other stuff, the stuff that doesn't need to be here, that kind of ruins the atmosphere.
Now that we talked to Mr. Woods to find out some more information about the student behavior, hopefully the rest of the school year goes well. I'm reporter Riley Stowers with videographer Lucas Pro with GEMS TV.
And now it's time for sports.
Both girls flag football teams games were canceled on Tuesday, while both boys volleyball teams lost to Granite Oaks.
Both girls flag football teams and boys volleyball will have a game on Tuesday, April 8th at home against Springview. Come support your Panthers.
Track has a meet Wednesday, April 9th at Granite Oaks. Now back to the desk.
Now we will leave you with Fernandez Files.
Have a great day, Panthers!
Good morning, Panthers. It's Mrs. Fernandez with another Fernandez Files. Spring is here, and we are getting better weather after some rainy weather at the beginning of the week. With that, sometimes increases behaviors. So as you've heard me in the mornings, make sure you're staying positive, productive, and professional, and following all those portrait of a learner attributes. It can affect your end-of-year activities, which includes field trips and any fun events that we have here, and we hate for any grade, 6th, 7th, or 8th, to miss out on those. Specifically, 8th grade, stay up on your academics. We don't want you to miss out on those activities, but we also want you to be able to walk for promotion. Looking forward to this month, April, we have a few fun activities that you'll hear more about. One of them is Lunch on the Lawn, and we are inviting parents to come towards the end of the month. So stay tuned for information about April 28th. Start talking to your parents now about time for them to come have lunch with you here at GEMS on Monday, April 28th. Also, stay focused for your state testing that is coming up in May. And we will also have our Youth Truth Survey, which allows you, staff, and parents to share your voice about what you think is going well here on campus and some areas of growth. So we look forward to chatting with you again next week.
The company's like family from the top to the bottom, and you feel that support no matter what part of the company you're in. You feel the support of the whole family.
My dad, he's worked here for 28 years. My brother, he's been working here for 6 years. I graduated high school, waited till I was 18, saw a job opening, applied, and just kind of staying with it. The company's been huge for my whole family and possibly maybe my kids one day.
We're not a company of numbers, we're a company of people. I think it comes from Red Emerson. His greatest asset is the people that work for him. It's more than just working here. You know their families, you know what they do, you know their kids play baseball. It's definitely a family operation.
I went to my younger brother's that also works for Sierra Pacific. I looked on the bar stool and I seen his pay stub. I was like, wow, you're making that kind of money? He goes, yeah. And I said, well, the next time they're hiring, then you let me know. That was 14 years ago, and so that's how I got started.
We treat people like family. They aren't just employees. The strength of the company is the people, number one, and that forest resource, number two.
GEMS TV would like to thank our sponsors. Platinum level sponsors: Siller Construction, Lincoln Junior Zebras, Sierra Pacific. Gold level sponsors: Lincoln Museum, Mi Alegria Mexican Antojitos, Jensen Landscaping, Quality Metal Heating and Air. Silver level sponsors: Far West Rents and Ready Mix, Empire Gymnastics Center. Thank you for watching GEMS TV.